Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to everything new in Overwatch Season 13, the super scuffed version. Your boy has the MP4 file that he's put together thanks to the Overwatch team to send me all these assets and all this sort of stuff. And get ready to enjoy one of the most scuffed Battle Pass overviews and everything else coming in Season 13. So first off, we have the Tier 1 Junk Queen skin. It is the freaky skin. She's got green hair, she's got a knife, the axe looks pretty sick. This armor is honestly absolutely crazy. There's a lot going on with it. It's kind of wild. But regardless, she still looks pretty cool. I like green hair. Green hair is awesome. You know, characters with green hair is always cool. So, you know, this is nice. Yeah, pretty good skin regardless. That's for Tier 1. You get that. This is the Ana intro. Look at that. Salt Bay. She did a Salt Bay reference in 2024. That's pretty cool. I think it's a Salt Bay reference, but yeah. Now we have a May victory pose where she has a cat. That's right, guys. We've added cats to Overwatch 2. You know, this one's got a hat on. Then we have a Queen cooking emote. Guys, what was she cooking? Am I right? And now we have the Soj skin. This one's really good. This one's bloody good, man. I gotta pause to talk about this skin for a moment because it is absolutely phenomenal. Look at the gun. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the entire outfit, the hairstyle. The color palette. Oh, it is so good. You know, the only thing that I kind of really like about the skin is that I kind of wish the mask wasn't on, because, you know, Soja's a pretty character. Take that mask off, you know, type of thing. All this sort of stuff, right? People are like, dude, it's a Bloodborne reference. I never played Bloodborne, but regardless, the gun is phenomenal. The whole skin itself is really, really good. Soj doesn't get much love when it comes to skins, but when she does get some skins, they're really good. You know, my favorites is the Barista Soj skin, the Detective Soj skin, and now this one. This one's already, this is like #1 best skin of Soj of all time by far. Now we have a Sombra victory pose, and that's right, the cat is back, but it has a black hat. Can you believe that, guys? The cats have different colored hats. And now we have Sig as a statue. This reminds me of the other statue ones. You know, like the Bap one and the Brig one. I was gonna do a weapon close up, but I didn't want to zoom into his balls too much, so you know, there you go. Now we have the Soldier 76 glazing emote. You know, so sorry, the saluting emote. And now we have a Roadhog like doll skin, which is honestly really cool looking. I really like the whole like kind of green and the pink and the spikes in the head, because he's like a little doll that's been put back together by a 7-year-old that keeps destroying the entire doll. So you know, that's really cool. And now we have Ana with the cat once again, and this one, it has a green hat this time. It has a green hat. And this is the Reaper skin. This is the effigy skin. He's got antlers. He's got more stuff on the back. I don't know what this is a reference to, but it's a cool skin regardless. I think it looks pretty cool. I actually think it looks pretty sick. Another Reaper skin this season, so that's kind of crazy. Jungle Queen victory pose, and that's right, the cat has a black hat now. That's right, guys, things are getting really heated in the Overwatch community because the cats are wearing different, and this skin is phenomenal. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for yelling, but oh my goodness gracious, I saw this skin in the Battle Pass, like, it's alright, but the mushrooms, they glow. They glow! But it's a cute skin. It's Gnome Torbjorn. He was bound to get a skin like this eventually, and I'm surprised he hasn't had a skin like this at all yet. The gun is really cute. Has a little spinny thing on it. Here, look at his hammer. Look at his hammer. It's so cute. Reminds me of somebody get out of some indie survival crafting game. So that's really cool. That's really nice. Really, probably one of the best skins in this pass by far. I mean, the Soj skin is also really, really good. Turret is also pretty cute looking as well. It's got little garden hoses on it. Oh my god, I just realized that. These are garden hoses. Oh, that's so good. And now we have a May highlight intro. Sorry for pausing. That's alright, I guess. It's kind of cool. No, it's cool. It's cute. But now May also has a new skin this season. I can't tell if this is an epic. I think this might be an epic skin, because I think this is at tier 70. So this might be the free skin of this season, but I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But for an epic skin, if this is, it is very good. You know, we have a Witch May skin. Very cute. I love it. It's very, very nice. And this is the tier 80 skin, which is the Bog Ana skin. Yeah, bloody hell. There's like little sparkles on the gun, which is really nice touch. I'm glad they're adding little effects to the gun to make it spice up a little bit more. Overall, it's a really good Ana skin. I'm actually kind of shocked with how well this came out. I saw it in like the screenshots initially, and I was like, it's okay. But like now getting a more closer look at it. Okay, so whatever, we're just going in. It's really good. And now we have the Mythic skin. All right, everybody, drum roll, please. Who is it, you ask? That's right, it's not Venture. Alrighty, it's Widowmaker! Yeah! Okay, take your time. So, Widowmaker Mythic skin. Hey, 3 DPS Mythics in a row. Alright, Overwatch team, let's settle down a little bit. There's a tank roll over there on the left. Oh, they've just fallen down a hole and they've died. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the Mythic Widowmaker skin. Starting off at tier 1. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna glaze like crazy because I'm a Widowmaker fan. Like, if there's any Overwatch character that I love besides Lucio, I love Widowmaker. She's awesome, man. She's awesome. This is such a good skin. It's so cute. Level 2, Mythic level 2 or whatever. Yeah, she wears a hat now. Whoa! And now she's got things on her legs. What are they called? Socks? Something like that. And now she gets a little more checkered pattern as she goes up to the 3rd tier. And I was going to say that the gun looks beautiful on the skin too. We should have like a gameplay thing coming up as well in this. But yeah, so this is Spellbinder Widowmaker. It's a bloody good skin. She's got wings as well. You know, it's good, man. It's good. I'm sorry for glazing so hard. And this is tier 4. This is the final tier where it has a more like effect on it. Sparkles a lot more. It's just gorgeous, man. It is so good. I'm going to keep yapping about it, and I'm going to glaze non-stop. You guys know that I'm a big Widowmaker fan. I would never harm a Widowmaker in my entire life. All those sort of stuff. It's a great skin. It's really cute. I really like this one the most with the whole, like, fiery, like, pattern. The wings look really good, and the whole leggings and skirt look really nice, too. And then we have a gameplay review coming up, right? 3, 2, 1, boom! 3, 2... Here we go. God, that's loud.
Conjured flame. No one can resist my spell.
Whoa! No one can resist my spell because she's a spellbinder, you know? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, they've changed up all the sounds of it. The little grappling thing is a little bit different. There's also some other effects in like the 3rd person model where like a little thing comes out of it. Honestly, this skin might be a bit of a debuff because it kind of lights up your shots a little bit more with like the whole purple effect on the gun, I think. Oh my god, feels... Yeah, it has like this little pink effect, which kind of probably is a lot more noticeable in game compared to the red. It might be different when you're on the enemy team. I'm not fully sure. I don't have footage of how it looks from like an enemy's perspective. Regardless, I like how the grapple looks. I like how the gun sounds, all this sort of stuff. It's just nice to get more Widowmaker content. And, you know, the best part for me as a Lucio player, hey, that means more people are going to be playing Widow. More content for me, baby. Yeah! And then moving on to the next part is the Golden, the Gilded aspects, which is a new Mythic tier. After you get to the max tier or something like that. I think you have to get to level 4 in the tier. And I'll be fully real, from looking at the Widow one in particular. Okay, so we just got Genji shooting something. Okay. Anyways, sorry. With this, it's just basically a better version of the gold weapons. I'm not really a guy that likes gold weapons that much, but this looks phenomenal, right? This looks really good. The entire skin itself looks really, really good. I'm not sure the pricing on this yet. I'm hoping it's maybe like 10 or 20 Mythic Prisms or something like that. But yeah, we're just gonna steamroll through this. You can just pause whenever. Here's the Moira one. There's the Genji one for like a second. Here's the Reaper one. And then the Ash one, and then straight after that, we go into the Sigma one, and then, boom, who's up next? That's right, guys, Orisa. And they actually made the Orisa skin look pretty sick with this one. I'm a hater of this skin, but it actually kind of looks cool with this color scheme, honestly. Hanzo Onryo one, really good. I like his golden toes. I'm sorry. The Mercy skin, this looks really good. Her wings actually look sick. Jungle Queen Zeus skin looks really, really cool. And then the Tracer one after this. And of course, the Kiriko one. That's right, guys. Kiriko's here. Woo! Go Kiriko. What the hell is this? Oh, just shop skins. Now, there's a lot of things. There's not really many shop skins so far this season. But this is the... Oh my god, man. Oh my goodness gracious. This Sim skin is disgustingly good. My god, man. I didn't realize how good the dress looks at the back. And this is the Sombra Witch skin. Yeah, there's a lot of Witch skins this season. This is actually surprisingly an epic skin. But Sombra's hair in this skin looks so damn good. The gun looks really cute too. So, I mean, it's like a simple pattern on the gun. But yeah, I was surprised to find out this was an epic skin. I thought it was a legendary at first. But yeah. Then we have this freaky as hell Winston skin. Yeah, it's a bit freaky. It's cool, I guess, but not one of my favorites. Then we have a Kiriko skin. She doesn't get many skins often, so it's good to see that she's finally getting some content in this game. The Afuda looks sick. Just the whole skin itself actually looks really good, man. I can't lie, it's a good skin. And then we have Bubblegum Lifeweaver, or Cotton Candy, or something like that, which is a nice name. It's an epic skin. Nothing too crazy, but still kind of a nice color scheme regardless. And that's all the original shop skins. And that's probably because My Hero Academia collab, I don't have screenshots of them. But you've probably seen them already. It's probably going to dominate the shop for like 2 weeks straight. So not many skins are going to come in from over like the first like 2 weeks of the season. But yeah, it's recolor time. So let's just speedrun this, okay? So which Mercy got a recolor? It's kind of alright. Purple is kind of nice. It kind of suits her a little bit. But the blue wings look cool. Which Kiriko got a skin? Finally. You know, it's good to see that she's getting skins too. And of course, who's it up next? That's right, guys. Torbjorn Beast skin got a recolor. So he's a zombie now. This is freaky as hell, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whoa! But yeah, he's now a zombie Torbjorn, so that's kind of cool. Soldier 76 zombie skin. He also got the mythic weapon, but I also don't have any footage of that. And now he has a zombie walk as well. So yeah, he walks like a zombie. Oh! An Echo skin recolor. It's kind of nice, nice orange color scheme. Pretty good. Why are we rotating? Genji got a recolor of this skin. I don't remember if this was an Overwatch 2 skin or Overwatch 1 skin. But, you know, Genji doesn't get that many skins. So, good to see that he's getting some skins along with Kiriko. Brick skin recolor. Can't lie, this is a pretty good recolor. Her eyes look sick. The colors are pretty good. I mean, can't be a hater. It's actually a pretty good one. And, of course, Lucio got a recolor. Yeah! Bart isn't one of my favorite skins, guys. I'll just say it. But it's still a nice skin regardless. You know, at least the Lucio players will be happy. They got a recolor. But still, regardless, I don't think Lucio's got an original legendary skin in quite some time. Now we get to talk about what I've wanted to talk about. You know, this entire video I've been recording this. I have a pen tool, guys. I can show you what's new and all this sort of stuff. Okay, erase this. All right, so the map reworks. I'm gonna go over pretty much everything that I've noticed from the new map reworks with what have been provided by the Overwatch team. But here's Havana, right? Here's like a quick overview rundown. They've added a little banner at the top, and that's what they kind of only showed in the trailer, and people are like, okay, you guys added a banner. But that's because they added a big little blockage thing here. The big whole thing here was that Widow was a bit too dominant on this map, mainly down like the front line here. So she would basically just cover it. But now they've just basically had it, okay, she sits here. And or here now, so that's pretty good. A couple other things I've noticed as well is that the high ground over here has gotten shorter a little bit. I think I have a closer shot of it a bit later, but you know, the high ground has also been reduced, so it's much easier for a lot of people to get up on. So that's really cool. But I haven't noticed anything else. I think maybe the like coloring has changed a little bit. So now we have, you know, second point, right? Second point's changes is that there's 2 doors now. If you don't see them, 2 doors. So moving on. You know, there's 2 doors, which is nice. I always felt like this whole area is a little bit cramped playing on this map. And then they've also changed up this area as well, changed up the whole flank down left. And I'm not fully sure with this blue door here, which I can't really get a good shot of it, sorry, but this blue door over here is a new spawn room, which I'll explain why I think it might be a third spawn door in a bit. But the flanks change up a little bit. Reminds me of something out of the PvE mission, the way it's structured. So yeah, it's really nice. I always feel like, as well, the map's kind of like had a bit of like a color update. It kind of feels a lot more colorful and fresh. I don't know if that's just me noticing it, because I've always played in low graphics. But yeah, there's this third point. It's now added like a lot of Talon spice to it. You know, they really want you to know that Talon owns this place. Big hole out the back here to, you know, kind of just flank a little bit. And they've changed up this whole area entirely, making it easier to access as well and not super cramped. So there's whole flanks for everyone here. You know, if you're a Genji, you can go through here, up here. If you're a Widow, you can kind of sit here and snipe down here. There's a lot more ways to, like, you know, play around this map, which is really, really good. I always thought this map was a big issue. And as well, you can flank down here through this little staircase right here. So that's really good too. I really like this a lot. This whole change of mana so far, really good. I have a couple other screenshots I wanted to show as well, but it's kind of cool that Talon is added. There's like some added Talon flair to it. But this is the original version of Spawn, and then the updated one, similar to Junkertown a little bit. Also, I've noticed as well, is they're delivering a different thing here. I don't know what they're delivering, but they changed up what's being delivered on payload. I know that's really something niche to notice, but yeah. Well, I've skipped too far back. God damn it. Anyways, whatever. I'm not gonna bother. But this is the new spawn, so this is the before, and then after this, we go to, of course, the updated one. Yeah, so now there's a bit here, and then this is the old spawn room. Okay, and now there's a... God damn it, I'm messy, here we go! Okay, god damn it. Alright, scuff video, sorry, scuff video. Alright, nope, we've gone all the way back here. But they've changed up the spawn doors, and I think, as you can see, over here... Okay, what the hell? But yeah, there's a third door here now, another door here, and they're all going out into separate areas. And I think this one goes out into second point. So if you're getting spawn held here, you know, you have another way to leave, because I always felt like you could easily get spawn held in this spot here. So that's a great change. Good change from the Overwatch team. Love it. Now Numbani. So Numbani is a map I absolutely hate. I freaking hate this map. Being fully real with you guys, I just don't like this map at all. And a lot of people agree with me. They don't like this map either. So the first thing they've done is made the attacker spawn closer. So when you're coming back from spawn, you get back to the fight quicker. Lucio rollouts have been changed forever. People's world records in Lucio Surf have been entirely messed up. Or, you know, they'll never be broken because the maps change up a little bit. There's a little area over here as well, and up here as well is a window you can... Sorry, I got the hiccups now. There's a window you can peek out of. So that's really nice. And also, I think the bus got lowered. That's something really niche to notice, but yeah, if you're getting a toe shot, you're not getting a toe shot as much anymore. This is the cafe that's just right outside spawn, which they changed that a little bit too. I'm kind of sad that the paintings on the wall are gone. You know, let's draw something. You know, they removed the painting, which is quite unfortunate. You know, a little bit of its source is gone. But there's a way you can go up here, and then you can peek out towards first point from up there. I don't think it'll be crazy strong for like someone like a sniper, for example. But it's a welcome change overall, as, you know, people can't just look down this one area. I think I just messed this up. Oh, wait, never mind. This is the second point part, so they've changed this up as well. I always felt like when you're attacking, it was very hard to kind of go down this left route here. So I'm not drawing with a pen, but yeah, this whole area beforehand, it was always kind of hard to push from this area. They made it way easier, and also just, you can quickly get up to high ground as well. It's still a risky path if you're playing against a Lucio, or any characters, boops in general, so like a Brig, or like a Iardi, or anything like that. But yeah, this whole area's been changed up, basically allowing it to, for attackers to have a bit of a better time getting up into this area, so that's a really good welcome change. So this is obviously another view of it. You can see now that if you're defending, you kind of just need to climb the high ground, like just jump up there, and I'm messing things up with this stupid tool again. But this is a better view of it, right? This is the whole view of it. If you're attacking from this side, I have a scam caller calling me. Hold on a second. They just said my real name, and that scared the shit out of me. Okay, anyways. Okay, so, yeah, you have this whole... So, yeah, you can go up here just by jumping now. Attackers come through here. Yeah, cool. I'm kind of just repeating myself because I got distracted because of the scam caller calling me. So that's the change to that. Now, this one I posted on Twitter, and people didn't really know what the changes were, but there's a new spawn door. You can go up here now. I don't have a picture of inside the spawn door, but yeah, there's just a new way to get out of here. I guess this kind of stops people from holding up here when they're like kind of spawn holding here. It gives the people a bit more freedom, so they don't have to come through all the way out here to kind of like catch someone off guard, or like use mobility to get up here and waste a cooldown, or if, you know, for putting them out of position, I guess. And also this choke over here, much wider. I always felt this area was really claustrophobic to fight in. It was absolutely terrible if you didn't have a shield. If they had a lot of spam coming out of here, was a big pain. I really didn't like it. And the high ground is lowered a little bit as well. I'm not sure if this one was increased in height. I think this one was actually lowered a little bit, and this one looks like it's a little bit higher. I'm not fully sure, but that's another change that's also been done to this map as well. I just closed my pen tool. God damn it. So this is next point. They've removed the bus. The bus is now gone over here. The car moved back a little bit. You know, my only problem with this area of the map is when you're pushing through payload, sometimes you can get stuck here if like the payload is right here. Especially if you're like a tank, you can kind of get smushed in here and squished. I'm not sure if that'll still happen, but yeah. Also, unrelated, like there's a new sign that says Unity Day. I don't know if there's going to be anything about this. I mean, maybe there's some lore stuff coming up. maybe Lucio will get a legendary skin that isn't a recolor next season. I don't know, man. Nobody knows. Okay. Now this one's pretty crazy too. Second point high ground, kind of hard to access, especially when there's only really one path to get up there if you're an immobile character. But now they have added something very crazy, and that's right, a staircase. You now have a staircase to go up to high ground. So, you know, Overwatch team is catering to Lucio players because Lucio players, the Burger King Lucios, cannot climb walls. So now we can walk up to high ground if we want to, which is really good. This will be really useful. But this is it from a different perspective. They've also added from this side of the map a different flank, which is you know, pretty cool. We can go up here now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Another thing I noticed actually that I wanted to bring up real quick is, of course, bring it up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Right here. Now, you're gonna call me insane, but I think they removed the sign here. It's the sign that you would always get caught on. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes you'd be running back and you get caught on this sign. I think they removed it. And that's a W change. That's absolutely crazy. This is something I would only know, but sometimes when I'm running from the enemy, I run into a freaking pole, and then I'm dead because I'm stuck on a pole, because I have to turn around, I have to melee it or boop it or something like that. But very, very good change if that's a thing. Unless the person who's recording this video destroyed the sign beforehand, then I'm sorry for getting everyone's hopes up. Another change to third point is that the spawns are now locked. You can't access these spawns on attack anymore. And I don't really know how I feel about this, right? As a defender, I think it can get annoying if you get caught in here by like a Junkrat or a Primaling Winston. There's just no way of you getting out of this room unless you have mobility or something like that. But if you're someone coming out of spawn, a Winston jumps you, you're dead. If a Tracer jumps you, more than likely you're dead. You kind of have to sit and spawn. I kind of worry that people will use this to kind of like hide in here when they take a little bit of damage. And then since you can't get in here, it might be a little bit annoying. But I'm not fully sure. We have to see how it plays out. Maybe there's some more cover here so that you can't really hide in this corner away from enemies or something like that. I'm not fully sure. And just for clarification, you don't heal in here, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you don't end up healing in here. So, you know, there's that. All right. Moving on to the next bit. Dorado. Mint Rado, everybody. Let's see it. Alrighty. So now we have Dorado, which has gotten some crazy changes. So first off, there's a roof here now. You no longer can sit up on this area, which is absolutely crazy. You can't be up here anymore. So, yeah. This map was pretty rough to play in on attack in mainly the high ranks because you would have a Winston sit up on one of these high grounds or a Tracer sit on these high... Like, Winston sits here, Tracer sits here, and constantly pressures people. And it's very hard to contest them, especially if you're playing a lot of immobile characters. Now you can't access this spawn as well. If you're a defender, you can't go in here, which is kind of a shame. I always like just going in here and death staring the Widowmaker and not letting it leave spawn. But the biggest change here is this big elevator, which is pretty cool. Now you're able to pretty much harass anyone that's just kind of, you know, holding this high ground with super safety, because an Ana would sit over here, for example. You know, Winston would sit here, or a Diva would sit here, and then constantly jump down, jump back up, jump down, jump back up, and basically it would be very hard to kill him. Because you would have to either rotate all the way to the other support by getting up to here, or you just have to pour everything into the Winston or the Diva and then just fly away if you get up to him. But now you have like an alternative. A lot of people are basically saying they're catering a lot to like the Ryan players or like the people that can't really use much mobility in their character. I still feel like this won't be that crazy because if you've seen like Hollywood Lucio incidents, you just know if they're going to use this elevator, I'm just going to boop him down. Like, I've just gotten more content, which is great. I can just play this elevator. Anyone tries to come up, I boop him down, and they're stuck in this endless loop of trying to climb up this freaking elevator. So, you know, I don't think it's going to be that crazy as well. Another thing I noticed as well, which I don't actually have full footage of, is this area over here. Not many people pointed this one out, but now the underground area, I think, is gone. It's now just a different flank through there, so it's not just that big underground area, which is kind of a shame. I like that little underground area. It's a bit silly. You can always blow some little silly plays and all that sort of stuff over there, but that seems to be changed up a little bit, but I'm not fully sure because I don't have full footage of what's actually down there, so that might just be a flank to high ground or something like that, and this is a better view of it. Another thing that's changed as well is, of course, this area over here. We now have a different like area to push from. There's like a staircase here, but this doesn't really seem to lead to much. It kind of just stops there. But yeah, now we have like a little staircase going up here. And then now you can kind of attack from this angle. So, well, you always could, but it was a bit more enclosed in. Now there's a lot more space to kind of run around. So, you know, yep, that's pretty good. But yeah, I didn't notice this map looks a little bit brighter than normal. But maybe that's just me playing on low graphics. I'm not fully sure. Now we have first point, the second area, and they've added more openings. So first off, let's break it down. We have this area over here, which is more opened up. And then we have two new ways to, well, one new opening to just go into this room. Yeah, once again, this kind of area always felt super closed in. And now it's not as closed in, so, you know, that's really good. If there's like a Junkrat holding in here or something like that. I'm using Junkrat. Sorry, I've been traumatized by Silrat, I guess. Just playing in this room. But now I can come from a different angle. But now this is the big one. This is the new change. Dorado second point. One of the most frustrating things to play if you have a Ryan one trick on your team. Yeah, there's a way to get up to high ground now. So that's really good. I always felt like this area was really frustrating to play on. There's more cover coming underneath, so you're not going to be super pressured. Here, it's going to be a lot more safer to cross from here to here. It's not going to be like Eichenwald's second point where you have to try and get into the castle. You have a lot of cover to get in here. And then as well, if the enemy is just kind of like controlling high ground like crazy, you go up through here. And another thing as well, people were saying that, oh man, they're catering to the Ryan players and all this sort of stuff. I don't know why I'm defending the Ryan players, honestly. Like, they're all silly little chunguses, but, you know. Basically, you know, Reinhardt comes up here. I'm going to be like, hold on a second, let me get the color right. Hey guys, I'm Lucio. Boop! And then I'm going to boop him off the high ground. So, you know, that, I don't know, people were kind of basically saying, Ryan's going to be so annoying on this map now. All this sort of stuff. But yeah, you know, any characters that don't have mobility, you just boop him off high ground. This is a great day for Lucio players to be the most annoying players ever. And that's how Lucio's boop got nerfed next patch. Alright, I'm kidding, by the way. His boop hasn't gotten nerfed yet. But yeah, now there's also a new flank going into this area. You can go through here, out through here. And yeah, so you know, that's also pretty good. You know, if the card is all the way on third point, you can rush over there very quickly. And as well, there's just a bit more of an opening here instead of just being a full-on flat wall. So that's really, really cool. They just added a sign here, and this big block over here. So for a bit more cover for the defenders, and a bit more cover for the Widowmaker that flanks over here. Yeah, so, you know, that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright. And then as well, they added a beam! A pole, a wall, a big beam right here. You see it? Right there. So they have added the beam here, and then a bit more cover over here as well. So, yeah, nothing too crazy on this one, but, you know, yeah, pretty good map change overall. Like I've said, I don't like Dorado. I think Dorado is one of the most frustrating maps to play in the game for me, because, I don't know, I don't really like it, but, yeah, these are cool changes. So now we have Circuit Royale, which also has had some funky changes, which I haven't looked into too much, but this is the one I've been the most excited for, because I really don't like this map, right? I've always felt there's just a lot of big issues of it, so, you know, first off, we have a bit more cover here. There's a spawn door up here in the top right. There's a bit more of an area over here to play around in. New area over here. And there's no staircase here for the defending team to use for an advantage. Or like cover. So that's really cool. I don't know what's exactly in this room. But maybe it's just a room, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, better overview of everything. I actually saw some changes that I didn't even notice. So we're going to quickly look over them again. Damn it. Back a little bit. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Sorry, video scuffed as hell. VLC media player scuffed. Yeah. Oh, okay. So what they've added is, I think they added some cover over here as well. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. So there's just a little bit of small cover here to use for your advantage for attacking. Yeah. New room over here. And there's a new flank over here, which we should have footage of to pull up in a second. Let's take a look, everybody. I'm kind of interested on this new attacking spawn, third door. But yeah, this is a new flank. New area. Wow, guys. This is crazy. Yeah, I always felt like my biggest problem with Circuit Royale was just that it really didn't have many flanks on first point. It was just an absolute nightmare to play on. And so this is the before, and this is the after. They finally got rid of this Lamborghini-looking car. Thank God, man. This was the worst cover on attack. They just put this tiny as hell car and just, you know, made it harder to attack with. There's also some extra cover here, which are a little bit more high, a little bit more safer. I think they might have done it with this area. No, they didn't. But yeah, this is the before and after of second point. This one is also an absolute nightmare to play into because of the high ground and not much cover at all. But it looks like this has been raised up a little bit. There's some cover over here now. So this is also good for the defending team when they're holding like around here on first point before they cap. So this is really good. And there's a new flank going into this area. It's kind of funny that I have the videos in nighttime mode and the things in daytime mode. Okay. Yeah, once again, new flank over here. Cool as hell. Alright, let's get some footage of it, guys. I don't think I noticed anything else yet. But yeah, not many changes. But this is a new flank. Nothing too crazy. But this just gives people longer sight lines, a bit more of an advantage on attack to play around here, I guess. And also, if someone is holding here on defense, you know, they have a bit more danger from, like, the right side over here. This is the new spawn room update on attack for going into third point. There's just a second door. Big problem with this one was that people were spawn camping a lot in this area, so now there's just an extra door for safety. So that's always good. And this is third point Circuit Royale. This area over here has been raised up a little bit. There's some floating lights. Okay, I think that's a bug. But yeah, it feels a lot more brighter, a lot more wide open and nice. But other than that, I'm not noticing many other changes around here. It's still very, very open and all this sort of stuff. But you've also noticed as well, there's another spawn door here too. I honestly don't know the reason for, like, this being raised up. I honestly am very curious of why they raised that up. But yeah, this is also third point as well. The rubber ducky is sitting right here, by the way, for people freaking out. People were worrying that the rubber ducky was removed. But no, Ducky is still there. He's still there. So this area's also been widened out a little bit more, giving people more of an opportunity to play out here. Just being fully real, this area was the freest boost of my entire life. I ever caught a tank walking down this area right here. Freest boost of my goddamn life every single damn time. And also just a statue here for a bit more cover for the attacking team. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of new ways to play around this map, which is absolutely wonderful. Really happy about this. And I also apparently forgot a Reaper skin. This is another Reaper skin. He's gotten 3 skins this season. Which is also absolutely crazy, man. You know, look at that other character. Who's that character that never gets many skins? Tiffany. Give some damn skins to Tiffany. What the hell? Anyways, yeah, cool skin regardless. I think this is for an upcoming event or something like that, or it's in the shop or something like that. But yay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully this video wasn't too long and gives you a big overview of what it is. For the balance changes, yeah, alright. And yeah, if you want my honest review of this season, I'll probably do an intro review in a week. But my review right now is, I mean, I'll kind of be honest with you guys. The map reworks, solid 1 out of 10. I'm kidding.